Morning, all of you. This is Meenakshi Narula, founder and CEO at Mentoring the Mentors, an institute that accelerates your learning curve. So, today we're going to talk about feedback. Feedback is an essential part of teaching learning process. My dear educators, I know each one of you must have given feedback in some way or the other during your teaching learning process. I just want to ask you, was it really effective? Did it work for the students? Did it help children move closer to their goal? Generally, what kind of feedback do we give to our students? Some kinds of adjectives. Keep it up, amazing, good job, wonderful, bravo, some kinds of stickers, some kind of badges. This is what we give to our students. Is it feedback? What else we do for our little ones? We give thumbs up, thumbs down through gestures, through smileys, or maybe star ratings, 1 star, 2 star, 5 star. Is it feedback? My dear educators, recently our children appeared in half-yearly examination. What did we do during that time? We just gave them grades, we gave them marks, we declared whether they were pass, fail, outstanding or below average. We focused mainly on student performance and not their understanding of the concept. Grades, marks, they don't bring any change in student performance. When you make effective feedback, you will start seeing a shift in student performance. I hope you agree. Good feedback is the key to improvement. Well, you might be wondering, what does effective feedback do? It improves the performance. It motivates the learner. It is consistent and continuous. It develops the growth mindset and encourages reflection. Well, my dear educators, are you really wondering what's the best time for providing feedback? You can have it during or maybe after the classroom discussion. Dear educators, whether you are teaching in a normal class or you are teaching through interactive smartboard, you can provide them feedback anytime when there is proof of learning. You can also provide them feedback during or after the activity that you conduct, number of activities related to your subject. When you take your students out for any kind of activity, while playing with them, while noticing them, right, you can provide them feedback if there is any evidence of learning. While following a normal class routine, when you observe your children performing during formative assessments, you can provide them feedback so that they can move forward. So be it a classroom, be it outdoor or maybe indoor activity or maybe a lab. When you are supporting your children to work, when you are observing their performance, when you notice something, you can provide feedback to them. So my lovely educators, feedback can be provided at any point where there is a proof of learning. My dear educators, there are different ways of giving feedback to your children. You can give it verbally, you can give it non-verbally through gestures, you can give a written feedback, or you can also incorporate feedback in your lesson plan based on the past performance of the learners, so that let me tell you, you cannot always be prompt for giving the feedback. There are 3 components of great feedback. It should be given timely, it should be accurate, and it should have actionables. What do we mean by accurate or specific feedback? Students should be aware what is the goal, what is the learning objective, and what's the progress they have made so far towards the goal. Actionables include the instructions, the feedback, the how part. What the child has to do, how the child has to move further to get closer to the goal. Feedback should always be given timely. We should always think whether we have given the feedback on time or not. Did we give enough time to our child to incorporate the feedback and improve the performance? My dear educators, here is an example of a feedback given by a teacher. I'll just quickly read it for you. Mathly, it's clear that you know the types of natural resources and their examples. The examples that you provided show that you have done some research on the topic. Well done. My dear educators, now have a look at the second part, where it's kind of instruction. The how part is written, how the child will be able to move forward. The teacher has given instructions to look at the resources, to look at the worksheet again, so that the child will be able to understand the topic thoroughly. So in today's video, we got to know for effective feedback, the checklist, there are 3 points. It should be specific, it should have actionables, and it should be given timely. Be patient and consistent. Work with a clear goal in mind and constantly make the progress more efficient as you go. My lovely educators, don't forget to give your valuable feedback in the comment section below and subscribe to my channel if you want to know more about effective feedback in the upcoming videos. Bye bye from Meenakshi Nerula at Mentoring the Mentors.